tonight as Coach Stathams goes for his 1,000th career win.
Featuring the Stathams from EastWest University in Chicago and the Bearcats from McKendree Univ.
Bearcats start out in a man-to-man. They steal the pass as it was deflected by Wolff. Wolff heads the other way, finds Grant Copeland on the bases. So Andy Wolff with the steal, and at the other end the assist to Grant Copeland. Bearcats on top 2-0. Dribble drive cut off at the baseline. The Phantoms lob it in to Murphy. His jump shot is no good. Rebound pass. Wolff to May. May drives baseline, puts up a wild shot, no good. Tip battle for the rebound, and EastWest has it. Bearcats put up a quick shot that time. Crossover dribble by Murphy, got by the defender, and now he kicks it down on the baseline. Peterson misses the jumper. The put back up is no good, and the second time, though, it falls for Cliff Manning. So 9-2. McKendree on offense. EastWest starting out in the man. Cats get it down low to with EastWest down low. And the inside game has been one of the more consistent facets of the McKendree attack here early this season. McKendree on top 4-2. Lob pass right side. EastWest drives baseline, cut off, knocked out of bounds by Detmer. And there'll be 13 seconds to shoot when the Phantoms throw it in front of the McKendree cheerleaders. Leo Baylor gets it in to Manning. Manning backs it out with the dribble. He's guarded by Detmer. Manning kicks it over to Jones. Jones puts up an awkward left-handed jump shot from the left wing, no good. Rebounded by Andy Wolff. The best rebounding point guard in the conference. He gets it to Eric Hobby, left. Bearcats on top 7-2. Hobby's 6'6" with a 40-inch vertical. Doesn't get his shot blocked too often from the outside. And now the ball stolen away by Rashad Mann. They call it a jump ball, so it'll be McKendree basketball.
Possession. Bearcats will put it in play.
1380. And I believe EastWest will call a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. Again, McKendree on top 7-2. Off to a good start. And that's always a concern when you've got a big crowd and a game that has a lot of media attention, as this one here does tonight. Coach Statham going for win number 1,000. And if you don't know Coach Statham, he's one of the most low-key individuals that you'll ever run across, particularly among basketball coaches. There's nothing that he wants more than to get the media spotlight off him and get back to business, doing things the way he's done so well and so consistently for 4 decades. 75% of their shots to start the game. 3 for 4 from the field. EastWest 1 for 5. The Phantoms about rebounding Bearcats 3-2. Cats have the ball after the timeout. They're getting out top to Hobby. He has it stolen away as he was in too close with Copeland. Not good spacing that time for the Bearcats. And the ball knocked away at the other end on the baseline by McKendree. EastWest will throw it in to my left. Leo Baylor takes it from the official. He gets it inbounds to Manning. Manning baseline drive, reverse layup is no good. EastWest crashing the boards, missed the shot. It's tipped away and EastWest keeps it alive. They'll have a fresh shot clock. Sean Rocker set to check in for the Bearcats. Quick pass underneath. And a wild shot put up on the baseline by Murphy is rebounded by the Bearcats' Hobby. He gets it to Wolff in the backcourt. Wolff being pressured, looks for help, finds Hobby on the left sideline. Baseline pass to Copeland. It was too high and goes out of bounds.
In the lineup for the Bearcats, number 44.
And into the game for the first time, 6'6" sophomore Sean Rockers out of West Point High School. 16:52 to go first half. McKendree leads 7-2 into the game for EastWest University. DeAndre Williams, a 6'1" freshman from Chicago. Williams bounces it in to Leo Baylor. Back to Williams. Williams will run the offense as he gets across the timeline. Guarded by the much taller Eric Hobby. Right side, he swings it over to Manning. Manning on the block. To Deion Jones. He makes a nice left-handed hook move in the lane and banks it in. 7-4 Bearcats. Under 16 and a half minutes to go here in the first half. Wolff across the timeline being harassed by Baylor. Gets it on the baseline. 5 points for Eric Hobby to lead all scorers. And the Bearcats with a 5-point lead. EastWest baseline pass underneath, and DeAndre Williams scores on the reverse layup. Andy Wolff into the front court for McKendree. Lob pass underneath. And Wolff for Hobby. Bearcats on top 11-6. Hobby's got 7 of McKendree's points. Another ball knocked out of bounds by Detmer at the other end. EastWest will keep it with 24 to shoot. 15:37 to go here in the first half. Bearcats off to a good start, but EastWest very aggressive on offense. They get it into the paint. Now the ball is kicked out into the corner to Baylor. Baylor dribbles out top. Nowhere to go. Gets it off to Jones. Jones is going to put up a long three. No good. EastWest with the rebound, and Murphy lost it out of bounds. So the Bearcats get it back with 15:16 to go, leading 11-6. Carrington Pettiford will check in at the next dead ball for McKendree. Andy Wolff wearing the double deuce on his uniform, gets it across the timeline, bounce pass to May. May's going to drive baseline, puts up a floating one-hander, no good, lost out of bounds by Detmer. Say that it was last touched by
Bearcat substitution, number 28, Carrington Pettiford, replacing Wolff.
So Pettiford will
In the
run the
Phantom
offense and
lineup, back
into the game for
Peterson,
EastWest.
number 5.
Antonio Peterson. Eric Cobby will throw it in on the baseline. He bounces it into Pettiford. Top to May. Rashad May. Right side, Pettiford. On top, Hobby. He's going to put up a quick three. In and out. Battle for the rebound, and EastWest has it. And down the left side is Cliff Manning. Manning on the baseline. Cats have some subs set to check in. EastWest with the ball on top, and they throw it away. Eric Hobby, the recipient of that turnover. He's going to take it all the way in and draw the foul at the other end. 11-6 McKendree. Hobby scored 7 points, and he's going to head to the foul line to shoot 2. And that is the first foul called in the game. 14:27 to go here in the first half. First foul called on the team. And it's on Deion Jones. Eric Hobby, 6'6" junior out of Vandalia. His first free throw is no good. Into the game for the first time.
Returning to the Bearcat lineup, Copeland replacing Denver. Now for the first time in the lineup, number 10, John Steppe, replacing May.
McKendree on top 11-6. Hobby will try to connect on the second free throw. And he does. He's got 8 points. Bearcats have doubled up EastWest 12-6. Baseline drive is cut off. The Phantoms kick it out to Williams. Right side over to a wide open Manning, who hits the mid-range. And now the ball knocked away on the inbounds attempt by McKendree. We'll try it again. 14-11 to go first half. McKendree on top of EastWest University 12-8. Cats get it into Pettiford. He's trapped in the backcourt. Finds Hobby. Back to Pettiford down the left side. Pettiford crossover dribble. Evades 2 defenders. Right side to Steppe. A very promising freshman from Effingham. Now the ball stolen away out top by Sean Rockers, who got mugged. EastWest throws it away, trying to get into transition, so the Bearcats catch a break. Into the game for the Phantoms for the first time, Rashad Smith, a 6'3" junior from Chicago. And Sean Rockers gets the ball from the official and shoves it inbounds to Carrington Pettiford. Pettiford, crossover dribble into the front court, hands it off to Steppe. Dump down pass into the high post to Copeland. He tries to feed Rockers, who gets it, gives it back to Copeland. Matching their largest lead thus far. With the ball stolen away by the Bearcats. Brad Copeland head of attack. He takes it in, misses the layup. Ball slipped out of his hands. EastWest has a 2-on-1 at the other end. They nearly throw it away as the Bearcats scramble back on defense. And now with the ball in the corner is Cliff Manning. Manning can't get by Rockers. Now dribbles it out top. Manning with the left-hand dribble, hands it off to Baylor. Baylor spin move in the lane, got away with an extra step, puts up the shot, no good. One-handed rebound is pulled down in traffic by Rockers. He gets locked on the arm, and that'll be a foul on EastWest, their second. Returning to the lineup from McKendree, Ken Detmer. For the first time, Ian Ridge, a 6'5" sophomore from Flora, Illinois.
In the lineup for the first time, Bearcats number 34.
Resetting the McKendree lineup.
Ian Ridge replacing Hobby.
Ridge,
Kenny Detmer
Copeland, and
returns
Steppe.
to the lineup.
Detmer gets an inbounds to the freshman Steppe, back to Pettiford. 34-24. Pettiford off to an outstanding start this season. The sophomore from CBC High School in St. Louis. Right side to Ridge in the corner. On top to Pettiford. Pettiford bumped at the baseline, finds their largest lead. 12:24 to go. With the ball on top, Dennis Murphy for EastWest. He kicks it left side to Williams. Into the paint, the shot put up. No good from Williams. Cats get the rebound. On the right side is Pettiford. Pettiford cut off on the right wing, dribbles it out top. Crossover dribble. Carrington Pettiford bounces at high post to Detmer. He hands it off to Steppe, back to Pettiford. Bounce pass to Steppe in corner. He's going to put up a quick three, in and out. Copeland high for the rebound, puts it up. He's the Bearcats' leading rebounder this season, averaging almost 9 rebounds a game with the putback. Bearcats lead it by 10. EastWest will try a three left side, and that is good from southpaw DeAndre Williams. And joined by Scott Cummings here, 11:33 to go first half. Cats get it to Steppe in transition. He puts it up, missed it. And EastWest with the rebound, they'll head back the other way. With the ball left side is Manning. Manning crossover dribble, spin move, cut off by Detmer. Throws it back out top, and it's intercepted by Steppe. As Copeland falls to the floor, he hands it off to Carrington Pettiford. His shot is blocked. The ball loose on the floor. EastWest has it. 11:04 to go first half. Bearcats on top by 7. Leo Baylor gets it down low. Blocked by Detmer. And Ian Ridge comes away with the loose ball.
Brad Copeland, we saw it on Tuesday when he normally was on both ends of the floor. He started out like that tonight.
Ian Ridge is going to take it right down the lane. The ball slipped out of his hand and out of bounds, but EastWest touched the last. Andy Wolff will check back in for the Bearcats, and in for the first time for the Phantoms is Marlon Johnson, a 6'2" junior from Chicago.
KP's a player that's just been a totally different person on the floor since Nationals last year. We've seen it early on. And that's a good sign when you've got a double point guard like that.
Absolutely, a lot of maturity displayed by Carrington Pettiford thus far this year. Kent Simmons and Scott Cummings here live from McKendree University in the Team 1380. Bearcats trying to get Coach Stathams' 1,000th win here tonight. They get it down low. Ridge missed the shot. Rebounded by the point guard, Andy Wolff. He kicks it back out top, and they reset the offense. And that's why I say Andy Wolff, the best rebounding point guard in the conference, Scott Cummings. Cats get it to Copeland. He's called for the extra step. But, well, it's nice to have a point guard that averages 5 rebounds a game. I mean, that's something that you don't see too often.
He's a player much like Sean Byrne was several years ago for the Bearcats. Sean listed at 6'3", but he played like a center, took up a lot of space inside. Andy not quite as big as 6'1", but he really fills the hole well and can get up and rebound with the best of them.
And he just has a nose for the ball on offense and defense. Gets a lot of steals as well. EastWest misses a shot left side of the lane. Battle for the rebound, and the Bearcats are going to get called for their first foul of the game. 9:48 to go here in the first half, so they went over 10 minutes without committing a foul.
Dennis Murphy at the free throw line.
Dennis Murphy shooting 2.
University team that defeated the University of St. Francis for 21 just 3 days ago. Murphy hits the first one. Murphy in that ball game against St. Francis had 10 points, 5 assists, and did not go to the free throw line. Fans still trickling in here. Derek Hobby back in the lineup for the Bearcats, replacing Ian Ridge.
3:30 for the Bearcat lineup. Derek Hobby for replacing Ridge.
Not used to seeing a capacity crowd in the month of November here at McKendree. We're glad to have these extra fans here tonight. Hopefully, some of those people that don't come all the time will maybe show up a few more times the rest of the season. The Bearcats back to live action. Rashad Nate set to check in. They get it on top to Hobby. He'll try a long 2 that's in and out. And again, there's the point guard, Andy Wolff, battling for the rebound, and he's tied up as he falls to the floor. That'll go the other way.
Ball is tied up. EastWest puts it in play. Returning to the Bearcat lineup, number 12, Rashad May, replacing Steppe.
Plays pretty good defense as well for a freshman, and that's something in Harry Statham's system. Hard to grasp that defensive system all over the place, and he's really taken to it very early, very well, and he's been a key role player so far.
Steppe scoring 5 points in each of the Bearcats' first 4 games off the bench. Now good defense on the baseline again by the Cats as EastWest loses it out of bounds. They'll have 21 seconds to shoot back in.
Replacing Cliff Jr. out of the Chicagoland area. Also back
number 15, Johnny Brooks in the lineup for the bench.
5'11". Yes, EastWest is set to inbound.
Vast majority of the players for EastWest from the city of Chicago, which is where the campus is located. The inbounds pass knocked out by Brad Copeland of McKendree. 20 seconds to shoot. 9-11 2:11 left here in the first half. McKendree on top 18-13 over EastWest University. The Phantoms. The last time I saw a Phantom, it was at the old Fox Theater not too long ago. Bearcats in their trademark man-to-man defense. And almost getting away with the walk there was the big guy, Deion Jones. His shot no good, rebounded by Hobby. The Bearcats back on offense. Copeland feeds Detmer on the block to Hobby, who comes crashing down the lane, and he draws the foul. EastWest not quite set for the charge there. Hobby a little out of control.
Foul was against EastWest, number 30, and that is Deion Jones. 13 foul on the finish. One good sign from Eric Hobby, who struggled from the perimeter early on. He's been much more aggressive. It started in Gracie here. Much more aggressive, taking the ball to the basket and creating.
Eric Hobby shooting
much more multi-dimensional. And that's a good sign also for McKendree because they can guard, defenders can guard the perimeter, but Hobby much more effective. He's a player that plays above the rim and can score consistently there as he hits the first.
Hobby 2 for 3 at the line. 9 points, I believe, in the
Sean
game.
Rockers replacing Copeland.
To go. Brad Copeland checks out, and Sean Rocker's back in the game. And he's been a key sub for the Bearcats since he joined the program last season. Hobby's second free throw is no good. And we've got a push off on the ensuing rebound that will go against Sean Rocker, so he picks up his first foul.
44 Rockers, his first team second.
On the box, it's his first team foul, number 2. He's had a foul trouble despite being aggressive and pounding inside consistently against EastWest in the early going.
Across the timeline is Murphy. Left side to Williams. Back to Marlon Johnson. Johnson's going to try a long 3. That is no good. Hobby high above the rim for the rebound. He hands it off to Wolff. Wolff with a long pass into the front court to Rockers, back to Wolff. Can't set up the offense. Wolff dribbles it right side. Andy Wolff bounces it to Rockers on the block. Nice spin move, but he lost it out of bounds. EastWest touched it last. The Cats will have 21 to shoot.
Marlon Johnson stripped it away from Rockers as he tried to spin move on the baseline. Good move by Rockers, but he's had a little trouble handling the ball early in the season. We saw it right there as Johnson was able to knock it away.
Lob pass into Rockers out top to Hobby. Hobby back to the point guard, Andy Wolff. Wolff backs it out to the hash mark. Right side, Hobby. Under the block, the pass was not a good one, intended for Rockers, and EastWest comes away with it. And taking it all the way in for the layup was Dennis Murphy. The Bearcats got caught standing around. Count the basket and the foul.
Scoring for the Phantoms.
On the Bearcats is against Denver.
Detmer tried to front him, and when he did,
one free throw.
offensive player stayed over just enough.
Bearcat foul, 52.
Leads 19-50. It's about for a 30-second break. This is Bearcat basketball on Team 13. Bearcat head coach Harry Statham looking for career win number 1,000, and McKendree in a battle right now, leading 19-15 EastWest at the free throw line, completing the old fast like is Dennis Murphy. Lead by 6-3. They have the basketball. Picked up by Murphy, looks to drive down the lane, cut off, kicks it on the way with a shot, and it's going right through his feet.
Returning to the lineup for the Bearcats. Pettiford replacing Wolff.
I think he was looking to cut to the basket before he had that basketball.
Yeah, his feet were ahead of his hands that time, and the Bearcats a little bit of miscommunication.
The basketball for EastWest is Dennis Murphy. Murphy picked up mid-court by Pettiford. Good defense by the sophomore. Murphy down the free throw line, kicks it underneath, laying it up, and even Leo Baylor off the assist from Murphy.
inside is where the Bearcats had success early in the game, and they went back underneath the Detmer, who's been a very consistent player for them early in the season, the only senior on the roster.
Detmer on the season is 75% from the free throw line, and he bounces it. He tried to kick it inside to Manning. It's knocked out of bounds, I believe, last touch by Detmer. Kenny with a look of disbelief. I think he thought it was off of Manning. But instead, 28 on the shot clock, and inbounding for EastWest will be Marlon Johnson. Johnson, left of the basket, looks on the wing. He's got Murphy there. Murphy in the corner, guarded by Pettiford. Looks to spin on the baseline, and call a hand check against Pettiford. Not much room to work with there. No sealed in on the corner. KP picks up team foul number 4 from McKendree, and I believe that's the first on Pettiford.
EastWest got some very quick players, and they're very aggressive with the basketball.
Inbounds goes on the wing to Brooks. Brooks cross court, right side to Johnson. Johnson pulls up on the wing, 17-footer, too strong. Hits the shot clock on top of the backboard of the McKendree basketball. 6:57 to go, first half, 22-18. McKendree on top of EastWest. In the second game of the McKendree Classic, Union University, McKendree's opponent tomorrow night, victorious in the opener over EMC Harris State University. Pettiford across the time, we're in the left side, looks on the wing. He's got
Smart play there by May. Rockers had great position, and as strong as he is, he's not going to miss that shot too often.
Pass by 6, cross court, left side to go to Johnson. Now on top is Brooks, back to Brooks now. Turnaround jumper by Manning off the mark. May wasn't expecting the ball to come down so quick, hit him in the chest, and that'll get John Steppy off the bench. Checks out, Steppy checks in.
John Steppy replacing May.
Hobby, Detmer, and there's actually 2 starters, Hobby and Detmer, along with Steppy, Pettiford, and Rockers. Top is Johnson with the penetrating against Rockers. Layup too strong. Detmer to the inside rebound. Gives it off to Pettiford. Pettiford cross court left side to Hobby. He's wide open. Dumps it underneath the still to Rockers. Strong reverse. Goes good. Ball's taken down by Manning. This will go first half. Leading by 6. Driving layup by Johnson. No good. Rebound to Hobby. Across the left side. Over to Hobby. Drive. Kicks it on the block. 1-on-2. Murphy's going to take it against Detmer. Right side layup. No good. It's short. Manning there as the trailer with the rebound. Comes out with it on the baseline. 5:37 to go. First half. McKendree leads 24-18. Manning kicks it between circles to Brooks. Skips it left side to Johnson. Johnson working against Rockers. Gets it over to Baylor. Baylor back to Manning. Manning working against Detmer on the left wing. Now he hands it off to Murphy. 14 on the shot clock. Throws up a 3. No good. Rockers clears the board. Over to Pettiford. Pettiford runs the line. Now slows it up as the double team. Now sets it out.
He's got a nice looking shot from the outside.
Very confident freshman from Effingham St. Anthony High School. And his kid, Brad Copeland, will take it on the next leg ball. Taylor looks to drive, gets a step on Steppy, lays it up, the runner in and out. Tip, they're going to give the basket as Detmer touched the basketball in the center.
Basket in the center. Scored 2 points.
I'm not sure about that one either. You probably can hear the groans from the crowd, but outside the cylinder, the hand of Detmer was when it was touched, but maybe too close to argue.
The only argument I have is the trail official called that one. He's standing furthest away from the basket.
That's the way it usually works.
Tried to drop step and was too far underneath the basket.
Yeah, Rockers in too deep that time. He made a nice move, but EastWest has done a pretty good job defensively on the McKendree after they had some success underneath early in the game.
4:11 in the first half. McKendree leads 27-20 over EastWest University. Murphy cut off, that kicks it out to Johnson. They work at the Manning top of the key. Manning carried the basketball as they make a drive around Rockford down the lane right side. That is their 9th of the first half.
Bearcats have led by as many as 10. EastWest got it down to 1 point, and now the lead back to 7.
EastWest shooting just 25%.
Bearcats with freshmen, 3 sophomores, and a junior on the floor right now.
Pettiford inbound just left of the basket, lobs it into the Rockers. Right side to Copeland. This one cutter. Stepping away, stolen by Taylor. Taylor in transition. Drop step, a shot blocked away by Rockers, and he caught it on the rebound, but standing on the baseline. Good anticipation by Sean Rockers. That makes him so much of a threat. Does not leave his feet until he knows he can get that block.
Rocker is only a sophomore, already I think in the top 5 in shot blocking in McKendree history. Not far behind Eric Hobby, who's number 4.
He's taking pressure by EastWest, but that's great. Across the court. Now on the baseline, the foot corner, no good. And there's the rebound. 4-7. Down the left sideline, Murphy throws it away. Ridge has a strip right back from Murphy, who lays it up in the lane, bounces around the rim, no good. Fighting for the rebound, Murphy comes up with it, right back to Pettiford. They work on the baseline, Johnson's 10-foot jumper. A little bit sloppy with the basketball right there, and it cost them nearly as EastWest gets
Yeah, Ridge made the steal, turned to go off floor and had it knocked away.
EastWest nearly with a steal, a step, he had it knocked away, but Pettiford saved it. Now over to Ridge. Rocker, strong move, has a block on Manning. Grabs it off the board. EastWest could cut it to 3, possibly 2 here. That's lead by 5 with 2:35 to go in the half. Baylor pulls up on the wing, kicks it out. Manning to get it over the line. He shoots a 3. Ill advised 3, no good. Had defender near him, and the Bearcats clear the rebound. Over to Pettiford. Pettiford launches between the circles. 2:18 to go first half. Cats with a 5-point lead. Rockers has it. Over to Steppy now. Ridge. It's 23 points. Rebound to Murphy. Murphy in transition 3-on-2 if they hurry. Underneath to a driving Manning. It's blocked by Rockers, but we're going to say Rockers got him with the body. 2:04 to go first half. 27-22 is the score. McKendree.
Count foul number 44 for Rockers. His second personal. Team fifth at the line.
Second foul in the game by Sean Rocker.
Wholesale subs set the kick in for the Bearcats after the first free throw by Manning. EastWest at the line, 3-3 tonight, and we put the jinx on it.
In the tandem lineup, number 2, Colasso. And back in the lineup for the Bearcats, Copeland,
In from EastWest,
and Hobby.
Abe Colazzo. I don't see too many basketball players named Abe anymore.
6'1" sophomore out of South Holland. One more free throw coming from Manning. He splashes it home, 27-23. Bearcats lead by 4. Wolff with the basketball. 2-minute mark remaining in the first half. Wolff looks outside of the top of it. Hobby up top to get it. So he's trying to put the dribble, hits the cutter at Stephens. Stephens is still moving. Good defense on his left. And the block right side to Copeland and Henry. On the way to the basket. He'll go to 1-6.
EastWest right now just swarming all over McKendree defensively. It's very difficult to get a shot off in the half-court offense.
Brad Copeland with 2 first points.
To line for the Bearcats.
Right. A 56% shooter, and Copeland's struggles have been well documented throughout his Bearcat career.
He's had more opportunities than anybody else at the line this season. He misses the first one, so the percentages are with him on the second try. 4-point lead for McKendree.
Coming up at the half, we will try and round up a special guest if we can join Pink. Lots of dignitaries in the audience tonight. As Copeland too strong with the second one. Manning has it knocked out of his hands and then off the leg. Good job by Hobby. He stripped the basketball from Manning and hit Manning's left thigh.
The possession in McKendree's favor here is
Hobby go with Copeland now right off. Gets it into Hobby. Between the circuits, he's picked up by drive, gets a step, lays it up high off the glass, and it's good. Rebound to Baylor. Gets it down to Plaza, wide open down the lane. He's double teamed, and now they call it clearing.
Ruled that as inadvertent contact, and the Bearcats a little bit sloppy with their ball handling once again. Coach stayed him up on his feet. Not too happy.
I believe one of the Bearcat bench players got a warning for an imaginary slam push under the official. Murphy pulls up baseline jumper from 17, no good. Hobby with the rebound. Gives it off to Wolff. And he skipped it down to Plaza, who was in the steal, and he nearly lost it on the finger roll. Inside the final minute now, it's 27-25. Wolff with the basketball from the center. Wolff throws it up. There's about a 15-second differential between the play clock and the game clock. On the left wing, that's Steffi, bullet pass from the line to Steffi. Steffi needs some help. Gives it on to Wolff. 33 seconds over the high. On the way, back line.
Through his second three of the game.
30-25. McKendree on top. EastWest can move for the final shot. 17 seconds to go.
Hayford returning to the Bearcat lineup, replacing Wolff.
Let's see what the Bearcats come up with in this final 6.5 seconds of the first half. Copeland will run down across from the scores table near midcourt. Copeland gets some help. Before he gets up. Has to escape the defender to midcourt over to Steffi. Steffi wraps it in the corner. Obviously, no good. Copeland couldn't get the rebound to go before the horn. So the team go to the locker room. It's 30-25. Cats led by the
Tickets are now available
all the way down
on
to
the
1.
cheerleader.
Lead by 5 here at the half.
Personal foul called on number 12. Baylor, also a technical foul has been charged to number 12.
So 2 fouls on the play charged
At the line,
to
Eric
Baylor.
Hobby.
A personal foul and a technical foul. 2 fouls in the game and 2 team fouls now for EastWest in the second half. McKendree leads at 32-25. He connects on the first free throw attempt. Bobby leading all scores, number 13. Second 19-18 to go.
Now at the line shooting the personal.
So those
for Sean May.
Technical foul shots.
2 shots.
The personal foul shots will be Rashawn May. May off to a rough start at the line this season, 3 of 10. His first one was no good. And that shot did not have a chance. 19-18 to go in the game. McKendree leading by 9 as we fired on both free throws. EastWest with the rebound and they're back on offense. Dennis Murphy kicks it out. He's swinging around in the corner. Free throw. Air ball from Bobby on the block. Copeland. Spin move. Gets in for the shot. No good. Ball battle for the rebound. EastWest Catholic loose on the floor. Sandington the other way. So Bearcats dribble back on defense. Nearly turning it over on top is Murphy. Murphy rifles a pass over to Peterson. Peterson long. No good. Rebound Bobby. Bobby hands it off to Wolff. Andy Wolff 5 assists in the first half. Backdoor lob.
Here is your 50-50 ticket, 7427704. 7427704. Big pot tonight.
Good start, led by 10 early. A little flat. The latter part of the first half, making 2 of their first 3 shots from the field to begin the half. Bearcats only 3 of 7 from 3-point range. 5 of 11 at the free throw line. EastWest. In the bend, the ball tipped down, and EastWest gets it back. And they'll take a 3-point, and it's only good to run it ahead. Wolff angles at the front court. On the baseline, May goes up for the shot. Missed the layup. Rebounded by Copeland. Loose ball on the floor. May picks it up to Hobby. Hobby underneath the Copeland double team. Spin move on the end. They call it charging foul as the EastWest player fell down. 17:47 to go in the game. McKendree leading 36-25. EastWest shooting just 26% from the field. McKendree's team defense has been pretty good. Running one-hander in the lane is no good from Dennis Murphy. Bearcats back on offense.
And in the lineup for the Bearcats, number 10, John
Stepping in the backcourt. Detmer, Hobby, and Rockers down low for the Bearcats. They lead at 36-27. They nearly throw it away. Steppy keeps it alive and wants some Steppy, underneath Steppy. Steppy posts up, goes up to the shot and draws the foul. You really have to like what you've seen thus far.
And on the foul number 25,
Shows a lot of composure.
at the free throw line, John Steppy.
Excellent three-point shooter. He's at the line for 2 free throws. It's perfectly good. John Steppy with 4 points in the game. Bearcats have their lead back to 11. That matches their largest lead in the game. 16 and a half minutes to go. Crowd here in the Harrion Stadium Sports Center. Spin-around shot on the post move down low. No good. The Bearcats then get up a lead on EastWest University. The Bearcats have been on rebounding for most of this game by the visiting team. Three-pointer no good.
And foul number 2, Colasso. Second personal.
Colasso.
Bearcats will bring it in.
16-10 to go. McKendree on top, 38-27. You're listening to McKendree University basketball on Team 1380. Bearcats get it inbound to Steppy. Steppy in the backcourt to Wolff. Nearly intercepted. Wolff beats the defender in the front court. Falls out of play. Right side. Bounce pass to Steppy on the block. Steppy nearly lost the dribble to Wolff. Wolff skip moving. For Wolff, his first of the game. Bearcats lead at 40-27. The lead now up to 13. EastWest with another rebound off the mid-shot. They get it on the baseline. And that shot put up a no good. But Williams to put in the rebound and score. Bearcats lead 40-29. Wolff with it in the backcourt. Crossover dribble between the legs. Beats the defender. Bounce pass on the block is intercepted. Trying to get it to EastWest. Coming back the other way. Steppy gets in to create some interference, but EastWest takes it in. Count the basket. Fouls on every hobby.
Marlon Johnson. Foul on their shot. Receiving 1 free throw.
Grant Copeland.
Committing the foul.
We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to Bearcat basketball on Team 1380. Cats lead at 40-31.
Team 6. And the Bearcats
41 to 2 in the game. McKendree will be in the bonus with the next foul on EWU. Copeland gets it inbounds to Barrington Pettiford. Pettiford across the timeline. Back in the lineup, replacing Pettiford. go backdoor. That's cut off by Steppe. Now they kick it out top to Williams. Williams resets the offense out top to Marlon Johnson. And back to Andrew Williams. Long pass on the block to Manning. Pushes down low and it's pulled down by Copeland. The Wolff to Eric Hobby. Got about a 3. Finds Wolff going down the line. 42-31. So the dribble out high by Marlon Johnson puts up a shot. Wolff in the front court, long pass to Hobby to Copeland. Back to 13.
Catherine is good.
Foul is on Rashad.
Copeland scoring underneath. Foul on the shot, receiving 1 free throw.
56% free throw shooter Grant Copeland at the line. He is 0 of 2 tonight. And he Bearcats now 8 of 14 unofficially at the free throw line. Grant Copeland. Bank's still open here. 8:15 of the evening. And completes the play. 45-31, largest lead of the night for the McKendree Bearcats. EastWest on offense. Ball loose on the floor. Johnson dives for it. Kept alive by Copeland. He backs it over to Andy Wolff. Bearcats back on offense and add to their lead. They get it to Detmer, high post. Hands it off to Steppe. Off pass right side. To Hobby. No look pass underneath is stolen away by EastWest. And they throw it away from Hobby. Hobby couldn't get the handle on it, and EastWest gets it back. Wild sequence of events, and this shot is rebounded to the Bearcats. Ken Detmer. To Wolff, who's fouled in the backcourt. And that'll be the third foul. On a double deuce for Rashad Smith.
Eighth personal team foul for the Stathams.
Pettiford will check in. 8th team foul.
At the line for the Bearcats. Andy Wolff shooting 1 and a 1.
Ian Ridge now will check into the game. Andy Wolff,
Ian Ridge
7%
returning from
this
Bearcats.
season. First trip there tonight. And his free throw is good. And Rashad May checks in, replacing Steppe.
Rashad May in for Steppe.
Second free throw. 46-31. McKendree with their largest lead of the game. Andy Wolff, second free throw way short. As the Bearcats continue to struggle at the foul line. 46-31 lead for the Bearcats. EastWest back on offense. Losing the ball out of bounds.
Bearcats substitution. Pettiford replacing Andy Wolff.
Turnovers mounting for the Phantoms of EastWest University. Copeland gets inbounds to Rashad May. May has been quiet tonight. Cats would like to get him back involved in the flow of the game. May across the timeline shovels it over to Pettiford. Pettiford picks up a screen left side from Ridge. Dribbles it back out top. EastWest goes a very aggressive man-to-man right side. May, lob pass on the block to Copeland. He has it stripped away. EastWest back on offense after the McKendree turnover. Kick it right side to Johnson. Johnson skips it over to Baylor. To the free throw line. The jumper from May is no good. Rebounded by Detmer. Half to go. Bearcats lead by 15. Bounce pass left side and Ridge from Pettiford out top to Detmer. Right side Copeland. Heads the other way as Murphy and the McKendree turnover. He forces up a shot and draws a foul on McKendree with 11:17 to go. Johnny Brooks sitting check.
Bearcat foul number 52. Kenny Detmer. And the line is McKendree.
For McKendree, third team foul. At the line for EastWest, Dennis Murphy. 5 5'10", and a junior from Chicago. The free throw is good for the Southpaw.
Back in the lineup for the Phantoms.
Back in there for EastWest. And
Hobby return.
that's Eric Hobby.
Rucker return.
Woods and Detmer heading to the bench. 11:17 to go. This one, the Bearcats lead at 46-32. Second free throw, no good. Tip battle for the rebound. And the flex out to the shot man. Back on offense, leading by 14. Pettiford brings it across the timeline. Dribbles right side. Tries to get it down low and does to Rockers. Back on top to May. He's going to try a three. Margin of the game, 10:50 to go. West with a little bit discombobulated on offense. Everybody out here on the three-point line. And now Deion Jones kicks it out. Gets cut off at the baseline. Gets it back out top to Taylor. Taylor gets in the lane and kicks it out to a wide open split Manning. 15-point lead for the Cats. Colton gets an inbound to May. Down the lane and draw the foul. Rashad May is a slasher. Junior out of his
Number 5, Henderson,
community college for 2 seasons.
Team 9 at the line. Rashad May.
Struggled though at the free throw line this season. He is 19th foul on EastWest. Still 10:22 to go, so the Bearcats in the double bonus for the rest of the game. And the second free throw in and out for May. EastWest with the rebound. Ball knocked away. The Bearcats have it loose on the floor. Hobby taps it over to Rockers. Rockers being harassed by the defender. Gets it out to that. Pettiford into the back dribble. Avoids the defender as he gets it into the front court. Pettiford bounce pass to May. Cats lead it by 16. Top Copeland. Walked. Copeland ran into the defender and took the extra step.
Detmer replacing Copeland.
Replaced by Tim Detmer. 9:57 to go. McKendree leading 50-34. As they have stretched a 5-point halftime lead to 16. EastWest having trouble getting it against the McKendree press. They have to throw it all the way to half court. As it is pulled in by Deion Jones. Jones into the front court. Passes it back to Dennis Murphy. And now it goes over to Manning. Manning gets on the baseline. Shot no good. May with the rebound for free throw line. May, hesitation move. Going to pick it up and draw the foul. Going up for the shot. Rashad May is shown that he's very dangerous off the fast break early this season.
10th team
Transfer
foul.
is
At the line for the Bearcats, Rashad May. Shooting 2.
May is 1 for 4 at the free throw line tonight. His first is good. Short to hit the rim and fell through. 2 for 5 here
For the Phantoms.
5 of 15 at the line this season. 51-34 McKendree, 9:35 to go. Second one is good. Starting to find the stroke at the line. The Bearcats lead by 18 with 9.5 minutes remaining. Bearcats in their trademark man-to-man defense as EastWest gets it into the front court. Murphy on top, hands it off to Johnny Brooks. Brooks right side, Manning. Manning on the block to Murphy. Quick shot, no good. Pettiford got it and knocked it out of bounds. They say it was last touch by Murphy. EastWest. The Bearcats put it back with 9:10 to go. Joining us in a few minutes. Kentucky University basketball live here on Team 1380. Coach Statham going for his 1,000th career win already. To an all-time wins leader for 4-year college basketball coaches. The Bearcats leading JP drills the three-pointer.
Oh, God.
And now EastWest. Dribble drive and they kick it out. Or the jumper that's good from Peterson. Inside the
Peterson.
55-36. Carrington Pettiford. Angle from the front court. Bounce pass at the free throw line to Detmer. Back to Robbie, right through his hands. Detmer got it back, but stolen away by Murphy. And Murphy is fouled. Going up for the shot. They call an intentional foul on Rashad May. With 8:10 to go.
Bearcat foul, number 12, Rashad May.
Sure.
Also called as an intentional foul.
Gets called for the intentional foul.
Murphy will shoot two free throws.
I agree with that call necessarily. The free throw no good for Dennis Murphy. Certainly intended to stop the shot, but there's no intent to injure the player whatsoever. Second free throw good for Murphy, so he makes 1 of 2. And the Phantoms will retain possession after that call against Rashad May. That's just his first foul and the team's fourth. 55-37, McKendree leading EastWest University with 8:10 to go. Phantoms get it inbounds. And now top it goes to Wolff. Rich dribbles right side, gets it to Jones. Jones, turnaround shot is good.
Basket by Jones.
Lead is down to 16 for McKendree. May, Bob passing from front court to the streaking Carrington Pettiford. He will run the offense. Pettiford dribbles right side, bounce pass to Hobby. Quick pass underneath. Shoots a jump shot, but spotted it. Rockers with
Attacking the lineup, Andy Wolff, replacing Pettiford.
Bearcats have been in cruise control for most of the second half, led by 5 at the break. With the ball for EastWest, Deion Jones can't get around the defender, kicks it out top to Manning. Manning's going to get into the lane and put up a running one-hander, and that's good.
By Manning.
Rockers inbounds to Andy Wolff. Wolff to the front court. Ball's out of play. It out to the center circle. 7 minutes to go. Bearcats lead it by 16. Wolff to Hobby. Turnaround shot from the 20 points. Back-to-back 20-point games for Eric Hobby now as the Bearcats lead at 59-41. 21, I believe, the largest lead of the game for the Cats. EastWest will put up a long 3, and that's good from Johnny Brooks. Southpaw third one from the left wing. Pass to May. Lob pass up. Look pass to May, back to Wolff, shovel pass underneath the
Scoring for the Phantoms, Deion Jones, foul on the shot. Receiving one free throw.
Send Jones to the free throw.
Foul charge to Univ.
The one thing that the Bearcats have been so good at this year is making adjustments. They've made halftime adjustments, and they have been very consistent and very strong early on in the second half, and that has been what sparked them to this 4-0 and hopefully 5-0 run to start the year.
Free throw, no good. Ian Ridge into the game. He gets out of
Ridge.
Bearcats with a 19-point lead as they've taken some of the tension out of the game, and now a steal at the other end. Andy Wolff has done the right side. 5:25 to go, right side, a wide open May. He misses the 15-footer. Ridge mistimed his jump on the rebound and heading the other way, EastWest. And taking it all the way in for the layup is Deion Jones. His lead is 17 for the Cats. Hand it over to Scott Cummings here for the final 5 minutes as the Bearcats lead it by 17.
And Wolff has pressured a double team. They force a jump ball. Possession arrow favors EastWest. So it'll be Phantom basketball. Here comes Pettiford, Steppe, and Copeland back in the Bearcat lineup. Checking in for the Phantoms is DeAndre Williams. 5:02 to go in this one, and the Bearcats lead 65-48.
I've seen Kyle Hickert or Brandon Gilday in this game, so hopefully maybe they can make an appearance in this historic night with the Bearcats holding on to this big lead.
No one in this crowd has left. Gee, I wonder why. There's a steal at midcourt. Pettiford knocks it out of bounds, though, as Pettiford got a hand on it, stripped it away from Baylor, and went out of bounds right at midcourt in front of the appearance section over there. Barry Copeland leading the way. I tell you what, this parents group has been so faithful. There were 3 sets of parents up at Graceland, and they follow the team everywhere, and there's such great support. And I know Coach Statham and the players appreciate having him. Jumper on the way, left side from Peterson, no good. Copeland tracks down the rebound on the baseline. Token pressure applied by EastWest. Copeland picks up his dribble, hands it off to Steppe. 4:32 to go. Cats by 17. Steppe loses his footing across midcourt and calls a timeout before he is tied up once again. Good recognition by the freshman.
Yeah, he's really shown a lot of composure here early in the season. I've been very impressed with him, and Coach Statham rewarding him with some good playing time off the bench. And I mentioned in the pregame, I was fortunate enough to watch win number 400, 500, and 600 as a spectator, and I've been on the broadcast team for number 700, 800, and 900. It seems like about every 4 years or so, Coach Statham got another one of those milestones coming up, and here we are all the way to 10,000. It's hard to believe that it's here upon us.
Almost 5 years ago, it was December 1st, 2004, when Harry Statham won game number 880, which made him the men's collegiate all-time wins leader. 900 came the following year, and certainly a special evening. Friday the 13th could be lucky for the Bearcats to break those records.
Mentioned the fans sticking around. We've been through this before. There's a pretty good chance there's going to be cake after the game if we hold on for this win.
That is the big mystery. We'll have to wait till the post game to find out. Detmer hits a cutting Steppe on the baseline, shot partially blocked, but they're going to say that Peterson got him with the body. And Steppe will go to the line for 2 free throws. The freshman since only Frosch on the Bearcats varsity roster, already with 5 points. Gee, how consistent, 5 points in each of these first 5 games, trying for a career high if he hits this first one, and he does just that. Off the EastWest bench is Marlon Johnson, and he'll replace Peterson. 66-48 to score. McKendree by 18. We hope to get a player or 2 in the post game, but Kent will guide you through the post game as I have other duties as Steppe hits the second one. As we have about 20 media in attendance, national media, regional media, local media. The story has been picked up by ESPN, AP, and USA Today, among others. We've got a hand check called on the defensive end against Pettiford. And for KP, that's his second foul. Team foul number 6 is still a non-shooting situation. 4:11 to go. McKendree leading 67-48.
EastWest, I've been impressed with their level of intensity throughout this game. The Bearcats have been double-digit lead for most of the second half. EastWest is really pushing hard on both ends of the floor.
With the basketball for the Phantoms, it's Williams who looks to drive past Steppe, kicks it in the corner for Johnny Brooks. His 3 on the way is too strong. Battle on the baseline for the rebound. They call a jump ball. No, they're going to call over the back as Steppe had control in that position. And Steppe will go to the line for 2 more free throws as they whistle Williams for the over the back.
Bearcats have struggled tonight. Steppe 4 for 4. See, we'll try to add to his career scoring high here. freshman out of Effingham St. Anthony High School, about an hour and a half east of the Lebanon campus.
Cats 14 of 22 from the line so far. Make it 15 of 23. Steppe is now perfect 5 of 5 from the stripe this evening. 8 points for the freshman. 68-48. Cats by 20. Inside 4 minutes remaining. Steppe rattles the second one home. So the lead grows to 21 for McKendree, and these fans are starting to sense a little history. With the basketball for EastWest as Baylor looks to drive past Pettiford. Good work on the wing. Loses control of the basketball, but it's saved by Brooks. They work it out up top to Baylor. Baylor kicks it in the corner for Brooks. Brooks works around the elbow. Bullet pass tip, but saved by the Phantoms. And a shot, no, they're going to call a hold on the floor before the shot. It'll be a 1-and-1 for EastWest as they whistle Steppe for the push.
There's hit foul number 10, Steppe is first.
Picks up the foul.
Team 7.
Coach Statham doesn't mind those fouls over aggression.
Williams.
Defense has been solid this year, Scott. The Bearcats running to their opponents to some pretty low scoring totals thus far this season.
Yeah, teams averaging just over 61 points a game against McKendree, and that's almost unheard of numbers. But that just goes to show you the type of effort and enthusiasm this team has on the defensive end. I know they stressed it in the preseason, and it's really paid off as the first free throw by Williams is good. He bounces the second one off the side iron, rebound to Copeland. 69-49 is the score. McKendree by 23, 33 to go. Pettiford into the front court. He is checked by Rashad Smith in the corner to Ridge. Ridge left side, bounces the top of the key to Detmer, swings it over to Copeland. Copeland looks for a cutter. He's got Steppe at the free throw line, drives to the basket, layup, good. Copeland, Steppe finishes it off.
Operating on the perimeter, good passer, and he found Steppe with a nice move to the basket.
Steppe with his first double-digit scoring effort as a Bearcat. He has 11 points. The pass on the block knocked out of bounds. It'll be Phantom basketball with 3:09 to go. Brandon Dilday and Kyle Hecker check in for the first time tonight. Also, Sean Rockers off comes Steppe. Detmer to a semi-standing ovation here. Nice convocation. With 3:09 remaining. As the Phantoms inbound between the circles, that is Johnson looks to drive past Ridge. A wild shot off the backboard, no good. Heckert the rebound. Heckert gives it off to Pettiford. Cats in a secondary break. Pettiford looks down the right sideline, doesn't have anything. Now kicks it out between the circles, skips it over to Ridge. Ridge dribbles down to the free throw line, pulls up 14-footer on the way, in and out. Dilday there for the rebound. First time he touches the ball.
Dilday, 6'5" sophomore out of Rockwood, Illinois, Trico High School.
24-point lead for McKendree, 2:35 to go. The runner off the glass by Williams, no good. Dilday tips the rebound out of bounds, but they initially said it was McKendree basketball, but they reversed the call and said it will be EastWest ball with 2:31 to go.
24 points, largest lead of the game for McKendree, 2:31 remaining. As all 11 players on the roster have seen action tonight in this one.
As
the capacity crowd here is nobody has left.
As we'll alert the folks, we'll take a quick 1-minute break after the ball game, and then we'll try and rejoin the post-game ceremonies. We'll guide you through that. A three-pointer on the way by Scott is no good. The rebound claimed by the Bearcats. 2:18 to go. As Pettiford picks up the dribble in the front court, gets it over to Heckert. Now back to Pettiford, close to a 10-second call, and we've got a foul. There's 24 on the shot clock. You do the math. Should have been a 10-second call, but the Bearcats get away with it as the foul's whistled against Williams.
That second count is a manual by the official, not necessarily what's on the shot clock.
Shooter on the free throw.
Free throw line, shooting.
Pettiford has not been to the stripe so far this evening. McKendree is a team 16 of 24, 17 of 25 now. 68% from the line as Pettiford hits the first one. The sophomore out of CBC High School, 79% free throw shooter coming in. Second one on the way is good. 75-49, Cats by 26.
Bearcats with 5 sophomores on the floor right now, just over 2 minutes to go.
Down the baseline pass, too strong for Bobo as the pass was thrown out of bounds by Smith. As the fans begin to chant Harry Statham, 2:03 to go. As history in the making here at the Melvin Price Convocation Center this evening. 75-49 Bearcats. 1:53 to go, Heckert going to fire up a three, back iron too strong. Rebound to Williams. Williams looks to run, takes it down the left side, kicks it on the wing over to Johnson. Johnson drives, gets it back out to Williams. His three on the way, off the mark, no good. Pettiford tracks down the rebound. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Pettiford and Rockers. Pettiford pulls up. 10-foot jumper is good. 85 seconds to history. 77-49. Cats by 28. Johnson stumbles on the wing, but regains his dribble. Looks to drive. He's going to pull up for a three from the wing. It's too strong. Rebound on the baseline to Rockers. Over to Pettiford. Minute 10 to go. Pass to midcourt. That's Heckert. Heckert gets it across the timeline. Pulls up, bounces it on the block for Dilday. Back to Heckert. His three on the way. In and out. 1 minute to go as the rebound knocked out of bounds. Last touch by EastWest. 58.5 seconds to go. And it'll be McKendree basketball with a fresh 35. 1,381 games Harry Statham has coached and has taken just that short amount of time, 44 years, and he will win career game number 1,000. The crowd is on its feet chanting Harry. 43 seconds to go. 77-49 McKendree. Heckert gives it off to Pettiford. 13 on the shot clock. Cross-ball pass, tip saved by Rockers. Over to Pettiford with 9 on the shot clock. Over to Ridge. Ridge drives baseline, and he dunks it home! Two-handed jam. 79-49, this crowd is on its feet. McKendree's going to go to 5-0. More importantly, Harry Statham's going to win number 1,000. 9 seconds. EastWest is just going to dribble it out. There's a big grin on the face of Harry Statham as he shakes the hand of EastWest coach Michael Wayne. There's the buzzer. From McKendree University. And Harry Statham's hand is held in the strike.
I'd like to ask the co-captains of the Bearcats, Kenny and Andy, to go and escort Coach Rose Statham over here from the bench, please. All of the former Bearcat players in the past years. It all began in the fall of 1966. A young coach began a career in college basketball, coaching at McKendree College. He had a dream. He began climbing that long and difficult mountain to achieve basketball victories. Tonight, this coach and this team and this crowd has become a part of basketball history. Our coach, Harry Statham, has reached that magic number of 1,000. He has now and continues to be the all-time wins leader in men's college basketball history at the 4-year winner. Throughout these 43 years of coaching, Coach Statham has been able to recruit the top young players that many of our neighboring schools did not select, and mold them together to be winners. These players have been a major part of his success. And through these years of coaching, one of his biggest assistants has been his very supportive wife, Rose. section throughout these several years has also been a very supportive college and university, assistant coaches, and a huge following of parents and boosters. And tonight, at this historic moment, we add to the many, many awards and honors that have come to him in his coaching career. Coach Stathams, you have set a record. Your dream is better and better. That mountain that you've been climbing has now reached one of the highest peaks. May God bless you as you continue to climb that mountain, and may that dream become better and better. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce now Mr. Scott Abner, the mayor of the city of Lebanon, and here is remarks and presentation. Mayor.
Coach Stathams, Rose, on behalf of the city of Lebanon and all of our residents, I'd like to make this presentation and proclamation. The proclamation summarizes some of your major accomplishments, of course, the 1,000th win being the best of all. And now, therefore, be it proclaimed that I, Scott Abner, Mayor of Lebanon, do hereby proclaim today, November 13, 2009, Coach Harry Stathams Day, and celebrate with you. And also with that, I do hereby have the privilege to be able to give Coach Stathams the key to the city of Lebanon.
It is our honor and privilege to have present tonight the President and the CEO of the NAIA, Mr. Jim Carr.
Thank you. Coach Stathams, on behalf of the NAIA, I want to congratulate you on your 1,000th win. You represent all that's good in the NAIA and their collegiate athletics. But equally as important as the on-court accomplishments, I think it's represented here with all your former players, the impact you've had on young people throughout your 44-year career. So
Thank you. And now, our honored president of McKendree University, Dr. James Denham.
First of all, I'd like to thank the coaches and the players of EastWest University who have the class and the sophistication to come out here after playing their hearts out and participate in this ceremony. You guys are showing a lot of class, and McKendree salutes you for that. I want to thank our soccer guys and gals. Because I've been looking for this for 16 years in our student body and finally arrived tonight. Thank you guys for helping me. I have the honor of presenting the ceremonial game ball to Coach Stathams, and I will do that in a moment. I also have the honor, if you've read any of the articles, this week about this game, about Coach Stathams, he kept slipping in a reference to a cake. He said, I know there's going to be a cake someplace. We weren't going to do a cake this year, but we have a cake. It's Harry's cake only. Harry Stathams, you get your cake and you get to eat it too. It's right up Now, for a serious note, and this is serious, and this is a tribute to Coach Harry Statham, and one that I'm very excited to announce this evening. We have a legacy scholarship program in McKendree where the sons and daughters, granddaughters and grandsons of alums of the university are able to receive a scholarship of how much? $1,000 to McKendree University, and forevermore, this scholarship program will represent the legacy of this coach and this man to this institution, the Harry Statham Legacy Scholarship to the children and grandchildren of all McKendree alumni. Coach, it is an honor to work with you. It's been an honor to watch you for 16 years. I'm proud to call you a colleague, and I congratulate you. And I just want to say one thing to the team. This is only number 5, you know? We got a long way to go. You got a huge game tomorrow night, right?
Got a couple folks here.
And now, here he is, the legendary coach of McKendree College, Harry Statham.
Thank you, Dr. Dennis, for all the nice words you said about me and for the great job you've done at McKendree University. This man has built the university and our athletic program, and I'm very proud to work here and work for him. I'll make this very brief tonight. You didn't hear me talk, I know that, but there's a lot of people that have a part of this tonight, and of course, the 43 years. I won't begin to name everyone, but Scott Cummings and his crew and our staff has worked so hard to work all this put together, and thank you so much. And just let me say, the McKendree community from A to Z has been great to work with. Appreciate the cooperation all the time. So thank you so much, McKendree. There are a couple guys I shouldn't introduce, but I'm going to. I have a former player here tonight from my high school team in Dwight, Illinois, in the early 60s. He drove from Florida to be here tonight. John Cummings, his wife, Sharon. Also, 2 teammates from my high school team in Brookport, Illinois, back in the 50s. Lynn Smith and Wilkie Austin are here. Back over here. Just want to say that we have the greatest boosters and fans and parents in the country. We wouldn't be here where we are tonight without all your help. And I thank you so much. To our players, past and present. We have a good group here of former players I'm very, very proud of course, this team. And that's what it's all about. I've said for years, our success has not been me, it's been our team. You've worn the uniform, you're part of it. We have some great ambassadors for McKendree and our program. So thank you, fellas, for all you've done over the years, and our wonderful, wonderful cheerleaders and pep band. Sellout crowd since last Wednesday, and some fans couldn't get in here. I'm sorry about that, but for all of you who are here, thank you so much for coming up tonight and supporting our team for tonight and all the years. And there's a big game tomorrow night. Please come back and support the Bearcats. Thank you, everyone, for all you've done for our college. 48 years are a result of my bride.
Yes.
And the success of our team this year, in the past few years, has been a result of hard work from my able assistant coach, Evan Barker. He's done a great job for us. Really doing a great job. Really doing a good job. And his wife, Eric, is on the road. He's pretty hard. So thank you, everyone, and come out and see us tomorrow. I appreciate it. Thank you.
One more.
Hi, my name is Andy Wolff, and this is
Kyle Hecker.
And Coach Stathams just won 1,000 wins. How do you feel about this, Kyle?
I feel pretty good. He's a great coach, great guy. He loves us all. He supports us.
Hey, all right, great. Good to hear from you. Hey, this is John Steffi right here, the two guard right here. How do we feel, the freshman? How you feel about tonight's win?
5 games. That's all I've been here. Feels pretty good though. Destroyers.
Well, I agree with that. Thank you. Right here, we got the. Yeah, dude. Come on. We got KP right here, point guard. How do you feel about tonight's win?
I feel real good to be part of a historic night, and I'm proud of Coach Statham for all his hard work, and I love all you guys.
Yep. Right. Thank you. This is Andy Wolff reporting on Coach Statham. Just won 1,000 wins. Right now he is signing autographs for everyone and anyone right now. He is on top of the world. He is a man that has just won 1,000 wins. One of a kind.
It's cool.
Very famous man, hard to get to him. Just gotta wait in line.
Congratulations, Coach. Thank you very much.
Got a heck of a team, man.
We do. We got some great kids, I'll tell you.
Don't miss a beat at all.
Coach Statham, can I get an interview?
Okay.
Just want to ask you a couple questions.
All right.
How do you feel about Thousands win tonight?
Well, I'm glad it's here, and we're going to move on to get 1,001 tomorrow night.
That's right. How do you feel about the game tonight? A little rough to start off with.
Yeah, slow start. Guys were kind of tight. Big game, big crowd. But last half got better, and we finished up strong. So we're ready to go for tomorrow, I think.
Ready There you go for tomorrow. Never overlook the next day, right?
Exactly.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay.
Tomorrow's a big game for us. Exactly. We'll be ready for it.
All right. Thank you, Coach. Thanks. We're going. That's Coach Statham. Just won his 1,000th win. One of a kind man, right there. Thank you.
No other man in college basketball history has 1,000 career wins. That was at least until tonight. Harry Statham, the head coach of McKendree, and his EastWest University Bearcats, they had this building packed tonight. The student body actually used their bodies to show their support for Coach Statham. In the second half, the Bearcats simply ran away from the Phantoms. 79-49 the final. McKendree wins it over EastWest. 1,000 career wins for Harry Statham in his career. The only other coach to win 900 is Bob Knight. And joining us now, the head coach of McKendree, Harry Statham, and coach, again, a huge congratulations. 1,000 career wins. You have to tell me, when the final seconds tick away, what were you thinking?
It was a great night. I was so happy for our fans. We had a sold-out house since Wednesday, and a lot of my players were back, former players, past players. They were here, and that was great for me. And it was just great fan support, you know, from the student body and the cheerleaders and the other teams. It was just a great night.
You began your career here in 1966, and then to see all your former players, what was that like? Did you a little flashback there when all those guys came out?
It was. It really was. They've been here before, but it's always good to see them again. We have so many just outstanding young men. Now they're not so young. They've been here for 35, 40 years, but they're great people, and they support our program so well. And our present players are going to be terrific, and so this is a great night.
And what does 1,000 mean for you? No other man has done it. What does it mean to you?
Well, you know, I don't think about that much. It's wonderful, of course. It doesn't really soak in. We talk about it a lot, but honestly, I'm more concerned about tomorrow night's game. It's going to be tough tomorrow night, you know. That one and trying to win our conference and get into the national tournament. But it's a huge night for all of our fans, and it'll be more down the left end tonight.
Coach, really, congratulations, huge congratulations, and you go get them tonight. So still talking like a head coach. Have to think about that next game, right?
Exactly, one at a time. The next one's all that counts.
Before we go, I just also want to ask you about what we saw here tonight. You talked about the fans. These people love it. What they have made meant to you. This is your alma mater.
It is. And as I said before, we have wonderful fans and boosters, and our past players are just tremendous. There's so much, affection here between the players and lifelong friends. We've brought in players who were adversaries in high school, like our roommates, and they're life friends forever. So we have a very strong chemistry in our program.
Thank you so much, Coach, and congratulations.
Thank you.
Rob, we're going to send it back to you. 1,000 wins.
Yeah, Harry, did this feel like 8-17? Did it feel like 8-80? Did it feel like the other ones that have been milestone wins? Or, I mean, it seemed like there was some moments where the guys were a little tight. Did it have that feel of a big night?
Oh, I don't know. You know, they're all big nights to me like that. I thought we were awful tight the first half. I couldn't get really on track. You just, didn't get rolling. But it was a good night, good feeling, big win. And I thought the last half we loosened up, played a lot better, and getting used to these things. So it's it's not like it was 10 years ago, but it was a very good win, good night. Everybody played, most everybody scored, so it was good.
What were you like emotionally after it was over? I mean, did it feel like the mountain lifted off your shoulders like some of the other ones, or?
No, I don't think so. I think we thought we were going to win the game. We did. We should play a little better than we did, but they competed very hard, and I applaud them, and just glad to get it in the book and move on. We're looking forward to tomorrow night now.
Was there a play that sparked it in the second half, you think? Was there a moment that stood out where you said, okay, now we're...
Yeah, I don't really know, to tell you the truth. We had some good plays last half. The dunks started going later on, that sparked the crowd and us. It helped a lot at the end, but we just played better the last half, I think.
I have a question on player. Eric, were you guys trying too hard early on? Any of you guys, you trying too hard for coach first half?
I think we were just a little timid out there at first, and we're just trying to get into the flow of the game. And I think after we got the first half out of the way, we came back out in the second half and played pretty strong and got a good lead. And I think we settled down and started playing our style of basketball, and we just pulled away.
Hey, Kenny, what was Coach like in the locker room halftime? Because, like I said, the first half was a little choppy to say the least.
I mean, he wasn't happy to say the least, but I think we got the point. He got the point across. I mean, to get out there and go ahead and play hard. And I mean, we just had to play our kind of basketball, and we'd win the game. But the first half was definitely not how we play usually. But we definitely stepped it up the second half, though.
Sean, do you think the first half was just stuff that happens in basketball, or was there any tightness on your part to get this for Coach?
I mean, of course, it's a soft crowd. That shouldn't be a factor. But, I mean, everybody knows it's an important night. And, I mean, we came out and maybe some of us expected to just walk all over the guys. But they definitely competed hard. They were amped up because, you know, how many sellout crowds did they get? So they definitely competed well for the team they have. And, I mean, the second half, after we got a better feel for things and knew what we could do and couldn't do and got away with, I think we played a lot better. Then we relaxed a little bit and played better.
Harry, how do you describe win number 1,000?
Oh, gosh, you know, I don't know. I'm glad it's happened. It's big for our program. It's big for the university. We like the coverage. And, you know, not to play things down, but it's another game for me. We've been through a lot of these milestones, and I think you put too much emphasis on it. Now, I'm glad it happened, and I'm glad we got it, but seriously, I'm concerned about tomorrow night's game. I really am, you know. That's.
What other milestones are out there? I mean, did you point at any of these things? Did you ever think about it?
No, I never really did. Just, you know, I guess maybe at 500, they started kind of counting things a little bit more, and then 7, 8, and when it got to be 800, and then the 817 was the time that I guess it turned a little bit, and the 880 thing came up, and that was big, that was huge, and since that time, that's all that's left is, you know, I guess 1,000. I mean, we just moved up there, but truly, I'm so proud of these guys and the guys out there over the years that have done this. It's not something happened this last couple of years. It started in '66 and it's been going ever since then. We have great people in our program, and that's what it's all about. It really is. And I can't say enough about what they have done and these guys are still doing. And, you know, not the coaching, it's the players. And my best part's to recruit the right guys, you know, and let them play. And we've got them. We've done that. I'm really proud of that.
Harry, you are always looking ahead, and when you look ahead, obviously there's tomorrow night, but are there any more milestones? Do you think 1,050 or 1,100 will that be, you suspect that will be a big deal to people as we move on to the next?
Yeah, I really don't know, Dave. I think the 880 was big because it beat Dean's record, you know, and then the 1,000 is probably a big number out there. I don't know what you guys think about it. I mean, you know, I'm just going to win games and hope it's going to keep going for 1,100 or 1,200 or I don't know. I'm not counting. You know, I'm just playing, trying to win them all.
Do you expect a phone call from Pat Summit?
I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
He called you last time. Maybe Pat will call you. Hey, welcome to the 1,000 Win Club.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that.
I don't know if I want to talk to her.
No. Welcome all phone calls. We like them all. They're positive. You know?
Hey, I'm just curious, do any of you guys just have something on your mind? I mean, it's hard to know what to ask y'all. I mean, is there anything that any of y'all just have on your mind about the night or Coach Statham or anything?
I just feel very lucky to be a part of the whole thing. I mean, like you said, it's not just us. It's a bunch of teams have been before us to help get us here. It's not just our team by any means. So I just feel lucky to be the team that happens to celebrate it tonight and be part of the ceremony. It's just a privilege.
Harry, do you remember your very first game in 1966?
Oh, just vividly. Oh, I do. We won the game by about 8 points, and I was a little nervous to start the game, but we played pretty well and won the game. Oh, this is going to be great, you know. We lost about 7 straight, and then came back and got it turned around and ended up with a 13-10 year, and it was a very good year, learning year, and we had young players in the program that did it the right way, did it my way. They played as a team and played hard, you know, were coachable. And that's how it started. And next year was 20 wins, and we've just been off and going. So, and I'm not just, you know, blowing the wind here. I mean, it's the guys. We have solid, great people. I mean that. That's the guys I recruit, and that's why we're winning. And I'm disappointed we don't play well. I know that, but you know, we're gonna be all right. We're gonna be.
Harry, do you think your longevity has anything to do with what we've talked about tonight, just never looking too far ahead and maybe just focusing on that next game. Is that perhaps one of the secrets to longevity?
I think a lot of things go into longevity, but again, the right players. I'm not going to recruit players I don't like. You know, to win a game with some guy that's a stud, I'm not doing that. We're going to get guys I want to coach and be on our program and represent us well. And so it's fun to go to work. So I don't want to quit. I got good guys here to work with. So that's part of it. I think you've got to stay in good shape. It's a tough job. It's a very tough job, a lot of stress. And if you don't do that, you burn out. So being happy, good people, taking care of your health, being positive. Those are things that keep you in the game and winning some games. You lose them, it's not so much fun and not so much support. So you gotta be a winner.
What did you think of the support tonight from the crowd?
Oh, it's wonderful. It's wonderful support.
They were waiting for a spark and they were waiting to get into it.
Right.
They finally did in the second half. You guys started to pull up.
We have great fans. We do have, and boosters and supporters. And I'm not just saying this. This is a great place to work. Our president is wonderful, supportive, made the university grow. Our sports program has grown. We have a good, faculty and staff. Our coaching staff is veteran. We don't turn over. Our teams all win. I mean, there's no in-house fighting. We're together. And that's fun to work like that.
I think you said after 880 you were going to celebrate by taking Rose out to a restaurant. Is that kind of on the agenda tonight too?
I think going to go to somebody's house tonight instead of that. But it won't be very rambunctious. It'll be pretty quiet. Yeah.
Do you ever think about being the only coach with 1,000 wins that no other coach has?
Guys, I don't think about that. I mean, when you say it, I think about it, but it doesn't mean much to me right now. I guess when I retire, it might. But seriously, I'm thinking about tomorrow's game and the conference and the tournament this spring, and that 1,000 is just on the shelf, and we're going on now to 1,025 or 1,030 or something like that. That's what we're trying to do. This is a game of many, and we want it to continue. I mean, that's another thing. You can't dwell on the present or the past. You've got to look forward. And if that 1,000 is it for me, why, I won't be around very long probably. I'll start losing some games here. But we're looking forward. We're pressing on.
But this kind of thing has gotten easier for you, hasn't it?
It is easier. It is easier. I think that the press has done a good job of quoting me. That when I feel like that the fans understand it isn't Statham's night, it's the team's night, I feel pretty good. That's getting better. I think that's getting better. So I hope these guys understand that. I think they do. I mean, I know my old guys do. So when that happens, I feel better about these kind of things.
We know you credit a lot of your players for your success, but any coach in particular over your time that you've really admired?
Yeah. It's a good question. Yeah. I go to a lot of clinics, and I heard a long time ago, coach your own personality, be yourself, be your own man, and I try to do that. I look and borrow here and borrow there, but I don't copy anybody or want to be like so-and-so, I just do it my way, but I do borrow things from coaches, and I do admire a lot of them. There are a lot of great coaches out there in the past and still, in the present, but I'm a throwback from the 50s, so I like the 60s, the NBA game then, and Division I was great basketball before we started playing motion and all the, the slam dunks and threes, and that's all there is to it. But the screening game, the cutting game, the good fundamental game is big with me, and I admire a lot of guys that did that and still do it. Larry Brown was a great coach, I think. He taught. He's a good teacher. NBA coach was really good.
What's it been like over the years, not only to develop players on the court, but develop personal players in life?
Yeah. That's probably the most rewarding, is to see guys like those guys tonight out there. I hope they're still out there to talk a little bit, but when they come back and see games or drop in and see me or call me, that's the reward, and you see what they do on their own to succeed. And I don't want to push professions, but we've got successful people in every walk. I mean, coaches, teachers, dentists, doctors, attorneys, on down the line, painters and everything, you know. We always say what you do it well, you know, do it well. And I'm proud of our alums. I mean, I really am. And they give back the program and they stay in touch, and that's the rewarding part, I think, is to see guys go on and do well. And I think it's the kind of guys we recruit. If you recruit those jobbers that do a few things and leave, that they're gone forever. But the people that are solid people, that that are responsible and reliable, and that have the work ethic that we want, they're the ones that succeed. They go on and become good alums for the college and good for the the community and the workforce, and just good citizens, good people. And that's what I'm trying to do, is recruit them and refine them and send them out there and get some more. Perpetuate that. My guys are kind of quiet. Ask these guys a question. They want to talk a little bit.
This is your night, Coach.
Yeah.
Anything you guys want to say about Coach, not to put anyone on the spot, but just being part of this great program and tradition at McKendree?
Go on, Brad. I know you got something to say.
Well, of course, he's a good coach. You all know that.
You're playing Dubs State now. Go ahead.
Yeah. He's been a great leader, role model for everybody who's been here. I mean, I haven't really talked to much of the alumni out there or anything, but I'm sure it was the same thing. Like you said, it's 1,000 career victories. It's amazing, but it's behind us, and he knows that. I mean, hopefully tomorrow night we'll just keep adding on to it. It's 1,001, and who knows how many more we're going to get.
He sure does give us a lot of credit, but really a lot of it is the aura that the coach gives off. I mean, whenever we do something he'd prefer to be done a different way, he tells us, and he respectfully lets us know. And we have meetings with him, and he lets us know. There's a lot of feedback between player and coach, and that's all on him. That's all to his credit. That's not us.
Well, folks, I know Coach Statham has some fans and friends, and I know the co-players do, so we appreciate your time, and we'll let them get showered up, ready to go, and we appreciate your time, too. So, thank you, folks.
Thanks, everyone, for being here. Appreciate all you do for our program. Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much.
I got next. I think Alex. Okay.